guys, so today's video is going to be a get ready with me, kind of like me talking through how I got the look I'm wearing right now on my face. Also one more thing, if you haven't realized yet, I'll be speaking English in this video. I really want to make every get ready with me slash like makeup kind of video a little bit different and a little bit new in a way. Please, if you don't like me, or if you don't like my English, or if you don't like the fact that I'm speaking English, please do yourself and everyone else a favor. Just exit out of this video. So without further ado, let's get started. The first step is going to be foundation. You guys know I usually don't use foundation that much, but today I wanted to use one because my skin is having some issues and it's not quite cooperating. And I'm using one of the only foundations I have, which is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. And I'm not using sunscreen today because I'm not stepping outside of the building today at all. So right now I'm using a really fluffy brush that I usually use for powder. I'm using this brush to make sure the finish is as natural as possible. And technically I'm supposed to film an angel part after I finish the look, so hopefully I don't forget about that. An update, I did not forget to film the angel part, but I did forget to film the outro part. Go me. Yeah, right now it's like 8:30 in the morning and I have a class at 10 a.m. I decided to film in the morning because I feel like where my dorm is this year, the lighting is better in the morning, but I usually don't have time to film in the morning, so I wanted to try it today to see if the natural light is better. But well, we don't have the sun yet right now at 8:30 because it's freaking Ann Arbor and it's like pretty much winter already. So right now I'm using my ring light instead of the natural light. So so I don't really know what's the point of me getting up early and filming right now, but I'm just doing it. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be talking about right now, especially because I'm speaking English. I feel like very different. Okay, I've pretty much spoken English twice, I think, on my channel, and I feel like, I don't know, some of you guys pointed that out to me too, but I feel like when I'm speaking English I feel like a different kind of personality. I mean, my personality doesn't change, it's just like I kind of like choose to present kind of a different kind of me, or like a different side of me when I'm speaking English. I don't know, it's really weird. My face looks huge. Maybe my face is huge. The concealer I'm using today is the Can Make concealer cream. I bought this concealer a while ago, but I never really liked it until the last time I used it. I kind of like discovered that for this concealer you have to use a good amount. You can't just apply a thin layer. When you use a large amount of this, the finish is actually much more natural. I know that sounds really counterintuitive, but so right now I'm using the shade in the middle. It's like kind of have this orange peachy undertone to it to like kind of like neutralize my dark circles. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Now I'm gonna use these two shades mixed. I know I asked you guys a while ago what you guys wanted to see between this one, like a Get Ready With Me while I'm speaking English, and another one which is a Get Ready With Me where I talk about my playlist. I think a lot of you said both, but I think more of you said this one first. So that's what I'm doing right now, and also I'm doing this one first because my playlist is a hot mess and I need some time to like go through it and clean it up before I show it to you guys. But I think that one's eventually gonna come too. So yeah, that's my dark circles pretty much covered up. I think that's the best I can do with them. I don't think there's a way to cover my dark circles up completely. I just don't think that's like physically possible. And now I'm gonna use this darker shade to conceal around my nose and like my lips. So now I'm gonna set my face. What I'm gonna use is this e.l.f. powder that I've been using a lot, and this is already my second one. I hit pan on my first one, and recently I think I discovered a way to like apply powder so that the base looks so good and so flawless. That is using your favorite powder, whatever that is, and using a sponge. I don't really know what this is called, but like a sponge for cushion foundations. This one I got from Jillian just because like it's cheap and I just got it from there. But I think you can use whatever sponge from wherever and really press it into your skin. It sets the foundation or concealer or whatever base product that you're using really, really well. And it doesn't look like makeup. It mattifies it really well, but it doesn't look too cakey or too dry or too makeup looking. I use this method a lot, no matter if I'm using foundation or not. It's just like, it makes my skin look so airbrushed and so like flawless. I don't know, I feel like I use different words when I'm speaking English too, so like I don't know, it's just like a different kind of me. So I'm just doing this for my entire face, but like mostly pressing it really hard on areas where I have usually a lot of cakiness and I have like oil and grease. So this is my skin after everything. I don't know how well you can tell on camera, but I'm personally really happy with like what it looks like right now, especially given that my skin is doing pretty bad recently. Also, like I don't know if I'm gonna do captions for this video, but if I don't, I really apologize for just everything because my English isn't that great. It's not perfect. I have an accent and I'm fine with it, you know, like I'm fine with having an accent. I'm not American, so like, but if you don't understand me because of that, I really apologize for it. So like recently I've been going through a lot of stuff, just like in all aspects of life pretty much. I have a lot of like academic pressure, plus like I've been going through some stuff in my personal life. It's just a lot. I don't really know how to deal with it. I have recovered a little bit from it, but I still don't really know how to deal with it, and it's really not something I can personally do anything about. Next, I'm gonna use a brow pencil to like just accentuate the end of my brows a little bit so that it doesn't look that weird. Next, we're gonna do my face contour first. I know it's a bronzer, but I'm just gonna use it as a contour today. I know it's not the best shade for contouring my nose, but I'm just gonna do it very lightly. Yeah, it's like way too yellow. Now I'm gonna use this shade from Judy Doll. It's like a very neutral, nice brown. I'm gonna use it as like a base color in my crease. I'm just trying to give my crease a little bit of depth, so I'm gonna use a clean brush to blend out the edges a little bit. Oh, I really like this shade. Next is the color that I'm the most excited about. This is also from Judy Doll. This color is like this really cute olive green kind of color, but it has like a really strong brown undertone to it, so it's not very weird on the eyes. The pigment, it's not too strong, and I think it's like pretty good for natural kind of looks with just a little bit of something to it. As you can see, the color goes on pretty slowly. There's like barely any pickup. Next, I'm gonna go in with this shade. These three colors just look really nice together. Yeah, this is exactly how I wanted it to be. For the lower lash line, I'm gonna take this brown shade that we used first. With the same brush, I'm just going to take this yellow shade and apply it on the first half of my lower lash line too. And just blend the edges out one more time. I bought this because Kathleen Lights, she was really raving about it. It's a tubing mascara, so what that means is when you remove it at the end of the day, you don't need to use makeup remover or anything like that. You just use like warm water and rub it very gently against your eyes, and then it's gonna come off in like little tubes. And I tried that and it actually works really well. But the only thing is that when you're using this, I don't know how to say this in English, but your lashes come off. It's not like as curly. That's like one of the key issues with many Western mascaras, is that they're not really designed for our Asian little lashes. So what I do is I only apply it at like the front half of my lashes. I kind of like try to leave the roots of my lashes untouched. It's not ideal, but I just can't get over that it's so easy to remove. So like ever since I got this mascara, this is pretty much the only mascara I use on a day-to-day basis. As you can see, if I don't apply it at the roots of my lashes, it stays kind of curled. So that's pretty much all you need to do. Also, if you guys have any idea of what kind of get ready with me's you want to see next, or like what kind of things you want me to talk about on my channel, please let me know. I really want to talk about more things in my video and make every video a little bit different. That's also why I'm making a video where I'm speaking English, even though it's not the most comfortable thing that I would do for myself, but My nose looks so big. It's alright. Love your nose, love yourself. This is the color I've been using a lot recently. I got it in the summer, but I didn't like it as much as I thought I would in the summer. But I'm slowly liking it better and better every day now that the weather is getting colder. Next, I'm gonna use a different blush. I'm putting it on at kind of the center of my cheeks to make me look less like I'm 40. Hey Siri, what time is it?
It's 9:06 a.m.
In real life, my blush actually looks crazy, like I have a lot of blush on, but on camera somehow it doesn't show up really. So just know that I already have a lot of blush on. Okay, next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on lipstick first. So for lipstick, I'm using this shade Tansy from ColourPop. It looks intimidating at first, especially the swatch. It's actually brown, but if you put just a very thin layer on, it's actually a really nice brown. Okay, I've decided that this situation is too much, so I'm gonna try to like blend the bronzer in a little bit, or I can add more bronzer to the lower half so that it doesn't look so weird. Okay, I think that's better. And finally for highlight, I'm using French Vanilla from Laura Geller. It's a very natural looking highlight. And I'm gonna add a little bit of Zitty at the center of my lips. Yeah, I was really avoiding using this shade because it's so popular. I mean, I love it too, but just the fact that everyone talks about it and everyone has it makes me want to avoid using it in my videos. But I just feel like this eye look calls for this color.